Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make bacon wrapped cheese stuffed meatloaf. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First you're going to need a pound of ground beef and a pound of ground pork. I like to get this beef pork mixture that's already 2 pounds, so that works great. Then we're going to need a half of a medium yellow onion, and you want that diced, so I already did that here. And then you need 2 cloves of garlic minced, or just a half a teaspoon of the already minced garlic here. And then you need a half a cup of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of shredded cheese, whatever you like. I'm using the triple cheddar. You could use mozzarella. You could use whatever you want. And of course that's 2 cups, so I'll just use half the bag. Then you need a half a cup of grated parmesan cheese, 2 whole eggs, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 2 teaspoons of garlic salt, a half a teaspoon of ground black pepper, and then you want 12 ounces of bacon, and that needs to be sliced and not cooked. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, our first step is to preheat the oven to 400, and then in a large bowl we're going to add the eggs, the Parmesan cheese, tomato paste, heavy cream, onions, and all the spices, and we are just going to mix that well until it's all combined. Alright, that looks pretty well combined to me. I just used a spatula. I didn't use an electric mixer or anything like that. So next we are going to add in your ground beef and ground pork and just mix it until it's combined. Just be sure you don't want to over mix it. And of course, you know, you're going to have to do that by hand. Alright, that looks great. So I am just going to set that to the side. And I grabbed a cookie sheet, and I just have it lined with parchment paper, and I sprayed it with cooking spray. We're going to get to work on our bacon. So you just basically want to lay half of your bacon on the parchment paper vertically. Alright, my bacon is all ready to go. As you can just see, I kind of just weave it like you're weaving a basket. So, you know, one slice, you just lift it up, the bacon goes under, over, under, over, under, over, under, until you have this cool pattern. This would be a lot easier if my bacon was a little thicker, so I do suggest you maybe get some thicker bacon than mine. But this is all ready to go now, so now we're going to add the meatloaf mixture over top of the bacon. And we're just going to spread it out evenly as best we can to the edges, okay? Alright, my meatloaf is added on top of my bacon weave, and I added a nice deep hole. That's where I'm going to put my cheese and cover that back up. And then I'm going to use my bacon to keep everything together, since I do have some overhangs here. Alright, my cheese is on the inside, and I covered it up with my meat mixture, and then I just wrapped the rest of my bacon around. If your bacon wasn't long like that, it doesn't matter. The recipe doesn't call for you to do that. So next we are going to I prepared a 9x13 baking dish. I'm going to kind of sit this on top so we can just flip it over so that the weave pattern shows in the baking dish. Alright, that worked great, and this looks so cool. I'm not sure if you can tell how cool it looks from the video, but this is going to be amazing. So next we are going to go ahead and bake that at 400 for 60 to 80 minutes. Just keep checking it. I'm going to check mine maybe after a half hour just to see if my bacon is burning because it's so thin. If it is, we're just going to cover it with aluminum foil for the rest of the time. So like I said, 60 to 80 minutes at 400. Alright, my meatloaf just came out of the oven. Mine cooked about 75 minutes. So now I'm just going to let it rest here before we cut into it. And I did probably after 60 minutes empty some of my grease. There was just a lot of grease. So I wanted to dump it out because I didn't want that much in there. And there's still more in there. But like I said, we'll let this sit for about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll cut into it. Alright guys, I could not let mine just sit for 10 minutes. I wanted to see what that cheese was going to look like on the inside. Well, look at that, just oozing out. It looks so yummy. I can't wait to see what Taste Tester thinks. Hey, Taste Tester.
Hi.
Have a little taste.
Okay. Dang, nothing more. That's good.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't like, subscribe.
Bye. Bye.